Hey everybody, welcome to Gunny Sharp Talk. Gunny here. I'm doing a follow-up video real quick to the tech tip video I did on the Tanto, moving the transition point back on the bevel on this blade here. This is the exact blade that was in the video. So what am I talking about with transition? If you didn't watch the other video, it's this line here and then the transition point right there between the belly and the tip. Like you have two different edges. That's why you're supposed to sharpen them like they're two different edges. Now on a clamp system, I think I've shown this before, I'll clamp it one time and I'll still get an even bevel width all the way down, and I don't have to reclamp it to sharpen the other edge. Now, one of the reasons that's important to me is for what I'm going to explain now. So how does this point get moved back here? Sometimes they'll come from the factory that way. I don't know about Microtech. I don't know if I've seen any of them come that way or not, but most companies will sometimes, because that comes from the sharpening. So how does it get moved back here to begin with instead of right here at this line? How does it end up back here, your point, on the bevel? It's from sharpening the tip and going this way too much. If you go this way too much, then you start eating it back here and your point will end up here, where your line and the grind of the knife is here. So how did I move it back that way? If you didn't watch the other video, go watch, or I'll explain it here. Is I sharpen the belly this direction until I walk that point back to where I want it. Sometimes I've seen them go the other way. If that's the case, then you do this same with the tip, as you sharpen this direction until you get that transition point in the bevel back to where you want it. Once you do that, then sharpen it as normal. But by not having to reclamp, I can fix that as I go if I, have to grind too much one way or the other. I can fix it as I go. I don't have to go back and redo anything. I can do it all in one, one side sharpening. So again, there's the finished product, and I don't know if the camera really picks it up, but where that line is where that transition point is. Both sides, that's the way it's supposed to be, and we put it back there. Now, again, I'm gonna address something because I get messages on it and things like that, sometimes comments, but sometimes, a lot of times it's in a direct message to me, either on Facebook or they email me or something like that, and they talk about the production. If you're looking for a big production in sharpening videos, this is not the channel for you. I don't edit. I didn't even splice these two videos together. I made two different videos. I don't edit. I do one and done. I'm giving out information, doing my best to provide information that a lot of people don't know. I've been sharpening a very long time, so I do have some information that I've acquired over the years. Do I know everything? No. Anybody that says they do, they don't. We still learn things. So any information I have that I can share that somebody that already doesn't know, I'm willing to share it. That's what the channel's for, is sharing information. Now, as far as big productions, there are a lot of bigger productions that have taken information that I put on this channel and they do a bigger production. Now, before anybody jumps on me about attacking other channels, I don't care that they do. I appreciate that they do. I appreciate that they're gonna take the time and put a cleaner video out to a larger audience. I appreciate that, because all I'm trying to do is get out good information for the sharpening community, for the knife community. That's it. And if a larger production, somebody that's making money off of YouTube, wants to take information that I put here and they want to put it out on their channel, they can. The only reason I mention that is some people have come to me and said, hey, so-and-so took your video and they did their own video on the information. Good. It's, it's the internet. I already gave the information away. They can do with it what they want, and whether they give me credit or don't give me credit, I'm not asking for credit. I don't care about that stuff. I just care about doing what I can to help you guys. So the more likes, the more people that subscribe, the more videos I'll put out. And so even for those that are looking for bigger production on good information, somebody will pick it up and they'll do a better production of it. That's cool. That's fine with me. I appreciate that people do that. And as far as people getting upset about somebody not giving me credit for something, I really don't care. I don't have that ego. I'm willing to share any information that I've acquired over the years with anybody that's willing to learn or asks. I have no issue with that. I hope I can shorten everybody's learning curve so that by the time they've been doing this as many years as I have, they're a lot better than I am, and they're discovering new information. So I just threw that out there because of getting messages, and I just want to let people know it's okay. And I do appreciate you having my back, but it's okay. I don't mind. I know some people do, but you have to figure a lot of those people that care about that, they're making money off of it. I'm not making money off the YouTube videos. And I'll say again, I can never say that I'll never monetize the channel. But unless something changes, I have no plans of it. This channel was just started to help answer questions that I get. It's easier for me to shoot them a video from the YouTube channel, and then if they have questions from there, we don't have this big long email or messaging back and forth to explain what I just explained in a few minutes on a video. So that's why I do this channel. I do this channel because I had so many people that I've helped over the years ask me for years to do a YouTube channel. And finally I did. And then I'm bringing this up because I do have people that, complain that something was a little fuzzy, or, lighting, or a camera angle, or something like that. That's easy for me to explain if you've watched the video and you have a question. Those things are easy to explain. I'm not going to take the time, and I'm not going to spend the money to do a big production. I don't really have the time. But if I get more and more people subscribing, then I'll do more and more videos, which hopefully will help the community. I have been doing this a long time. I have, like I said, acquired a lot of information. Some things I got from other people and don't even remember who I got it from. And a lot of it I did discover on my own, because when I started sharpening, there wasn't a whole lot of really good information out there. There was some, and there were some books and things like that, but I started sharpening when I was about 8, and I've been pretty obsessed with it my whole life. Went a lot of years people didn't know that, but I was, and I'm 50 now. So that's 42 years of sharpening. I would hope in 42 years I've learned something, but I'm still learning. So I don't claim to be an expert. Don't even like that word. But anyways, again, I really appreciate the product support, guys. That's where I make my living. And I can't thank you enough for the product support. I appreciate you guys that support the YouTube channel. because that just lets me know that there are people out there that are appreciative of the information I'm putting out. And even the people that want a bigger production, I don't think it's the information that I'm putting out that they have an issue with. It's they're used to, you know, these other YouTube channels that take hours to edit and put everything together and make it look really nice. And I appreciate those channels too. But that's not what this channel is. I'm just giving you information. Okay? I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you. I can't thank you enough.